Welcome back, everybody, to the Deep Dive. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the best platforms to sell digital products online.
Ooh, exciting.
It is exciting. It's a great way to, potentially earn passive income, that whole, make money while you sleep idea.
Right.
So we're going to be looking at a number of different platforms. We're going to be checking out Shopify and Gumroad and Etsy and Teachable and Ko-Fi and Payhip.
It's interesting how each of those kind of caters to a different creator's need.
Yeah, for sure. So let's kick things off with Shopify.
Okay.
Now, a lot of people think Shopify, they think physical products.
Right.
But it turns out that you can actually sell digital products on Shopify pretty effectively as well.
Absolutely. Shopify has apps like digital downloads and Sendowl that can really integrate seamlessly into the platform. So you can imagine selling anything from ebooks and online courses and music and AI-generated content, all from your own, branded store.
So you're not just listing a product, you're really kind of building a whole brand experience around it,
You are.
which can be really powerful.
Yeah.
So what are some of the, advantages of using Shopify specifically for digital products?
Well, I think with Shopify, you have complete control over your branding. So that's like the look, the feel, the messaging. And plus, with Shopify, you're not paying those per sale commission fees. It's a monthly subscription,
Ah, okay.
which for a high volume seller can be a game changer.
For sure. Yeah. It sounds like Shopify would be a good option for someone who's really serious about building, a long-term business
Exactly.
around their digital products.
And here's something else that's really exciting. Shopify integrates with AI automation tools. So you can literally have your sales and marketing running on autopilot.
Wow.
Yeah. So lots of potential there for, hands-off sales once you get things set up.
Sounds pretty good. So Shopify for the people who want to go all in on building a digital empire.
There you go.
But, for folks who are just getting started, who maybe are a little bit intimidated by the idea of having to, build a whole website, Gumroad is a popular choice. It's known for being very beginner-friendly.
Yeah.
So what makes it so easy to use?
Well, Gumroad really is all about simplicity.
Yeah.
And it is perfect for creators that are just starting out. And you can sell all sorts of digital assets on Gumroad. You can sell Notion templates, PDFs, AI-generated art, music, you name it.
Yeah. So it sounds like a good way to kind of test the waters a little bit.
Absolutely.
See what kind of digital products resonate with an audience and, without having to overthink it too much, just kind of get out there and start selling.
Exactly. And there's another huge advantage to Gumroad. It takes care of all the techie stuff for you.
Ah,
Yeah.
So all the payment processing, the file delivery, it's all automated.
oh, that's fantastic. So it's less of a headache
Yes.
for the creator.
Much less.
More time to focus on actually creating.
Yes.
Okay.
And the best part, there's no monthly fees. You just pay a small transaction fee for each sale, so it's very low risk.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a great way to kind of dip your toe in the water of the digital product world.
Cool. All right. So we talked about Shopify. We've talked about Gumroad. Let's move on to a platform that might surprise some people. And that is Etsy. Now, Etsy, of course, a lot of people think handmade crafts. They think vintage finds.
Right.
But Etsy is also becoming a really interesting place to sell AI-generated digital products,
It is.
which I think is really fascinating. So is that right? Is that a thing?
That's right. Etsy is becoming a real gold mine for these types of products. We're talking AI-generated art, printables, planners, even AI voiceovers. Yeah, it's really evolving to kind of embrace these new creative possibilities.
Very interesting. I had no idea. So what makes Etsy a good choice specifically for these AI-generated products?
Well, for one thing, Etsy has a massive built-in audience. They're already on there. They're already looking for unique creative products. So you've got a pool of potential buyers already there. Plus, the upfront costs are really low. It's only 20 cents to list an item, so you can experiment without breaking the bank.
Yeah, it sounds very accessible, even for somebody just starting out.
Absolutely.
Would you say that Etsy is particularly well suited for niche digital products?
Absolutely. If you have AI-generated content that caters to a very specific audience, Etsy is perfect because you can connect directly with buyers that are actively looking for that type of product.
Yeah. So if you're somebody who likes to, play around with AI, create different things, Etsy might be a really good place to actually turn those creations into some passive income,
For sure.
especially with those low listing fees. It seems like it'd be worth experimenting with.
Definitely. It's a great platform to test the market and see what sells. You might be surprised at the demand for your unique digital creations.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it is really cool. It's amazing to see how, AI is changing the creative landscape, and Etsy's embracing that. So let's move on and talk about Teachable now. Teachable is a platform for folks who are the experts out there. The knowledge sharers, the people who want to really kind of monetize what they know.
Right.
Turn it into a source of passive income.
Yeah. It really is an incredible tool for anyone who has a valuable skill or information to share. You can package that expertise up into an online course and reach a global audience potentially.
Yeah. And, I love the idea of being able to create a course and just, share your knowledge.
Yeah.
What makes Teachable kind of stand out from some of the other online course platforms?
Well, first of all, Teachable handles all the technical stuff.
Ah.
You don't have to be a tech whiz to create a really professional-looking online course.
Yeah.
They take care of all the hosting, payment processing, student management, everything.
So you can focus on?
You can focus on what you do best,
Yeah.
which is creating the content, sharing the knowledge. Yeah.
Creating that awesome content. And, I mean, the income potential with online courses is huge.
It's huge.
If you have something that you can teach, and you can teach it well and engage your students, there's really no limit to what you can earn.
It's really inspiring. It just highlights that everyone has something valuable to teach.
That's true.
Whether you're an expert in, marketing or photography or coding or even origami, there's an audience out there
For sure.
that wants to learn from you.
That's a great point. So Teachable seems like a good fit for someone who's really passionate about teaching.
Yes.
Wants to kind of, create a sustainable income stream.
Yes.
By sharing their expertise.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
It's a great way to leverage your knowledge and make a real impact on people's lives.
Awesome. All right, so let's shift gears a little bit and talk about Ko-Fi and Payhip. Now, these are two platforms that seem to be, gaining popularity, and they're great options for creators who are looking for something that's a little bit more affordable.
Right.
So what's the appeal of these platforms?
Well, Ko-Fi and Payhip are all about simplicity and affordability. So they're perfect for, smaller creators, freelancers, those who are just starting out, and maybe don't want to commit to a monthly fee right away. They're really straightforward. They're really easy to use.
Yeah, so it really kind of removes some of the financial barriers to getting started, which I think is really valuable, especially in this economy.
Absolutely. And you can sell just about any kind of digital product on these platforms, ebooks, AI-generated content, design assets, templates, you name it. Very flexible.
Yeah. I've heard that Ko-Fi is also really good for getting donations from your supporters, or kind of like a tip jar.
A virtual tip jar. Yeah.
Ko-Fi has that buy me a coffee feature.
Yeah.
So people can make, small one-time contributions to support the creator's work.
Cool. So it's a way to kind of, monetize your work, even if you're not selling, traditional products.
Absolutely. It's all about creating, different avenues for your audience to support you.
Right.
Engage with your content.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. So, we've talked about all these different individual platforms.
Right.
But here's where it gets really interesting. What if you didn't have to choose just one?
You've hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
You can actually leverage the power of multiple platforms to create, a really diversified income stream. Think of it as a digital product ecosystem.
I love that. A multi-platform approach.
There you go.
So how would somebody actually go about, strategically combining these different platforms to kind of maximize their earning potential? Okay. So let's say you're a creator with various, digital products. You've got online courses, you've got ebooks, you've got, AI-generated art prints, maybe some helpful templates.
Okay.
Okay. So you could use Teachable as your central hub.
Okay.
For your, flagship online courses, offering a structured learning environment, building a community around your expertise.
Teachable is really good at, providing that kind of premium learning experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you can use Etsy to showcase your ebooks.
Okay.
And those eye-catching AI art prints. Because remember, Etsy has a huge built-in audience of shoppers who are already looking for those unique and creative products.
Yeah. It's like having, a storefront in a busy marketplace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then for those smaller quick sale items like templates or quick guides, Gumroad is perfect for that.
Right.
It's simple, it's easy to use, and no monthly fees to worry about.
Yeah. Gumroad is all about simplicity.
Yes.
Which is great.
And to top it off, You could even have your own Shopify store as like a central hub. Think of it as your online headquarters
Okay.
where you can, really showcase your brand, highlight your best products, and then, kind of direct customers to your other platforms.
Hmm. So you're kind of creating this like web
Yes.
of different platforms that are all kind of interconnected,
Exactly.
working together.
And the beauty of this is you're not putting all your eggs in one basket.
Right.
You're diversifying your income streams. You're maximizing your reach.
Yeah. I love that. That's brilliant.
Now with all these different platforms,
Yeah.
you might be thinking, well, how do I know which ones are right for me?
Right.
And that's a great question because there's no one-size-fits-all solution.
Right.
It all depends on your goals, your products, your comfort levels.
So do your research.
Exactly.
See what, kind of resonates with you.
Experiment. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Yeah.
Try out different platforms.
Yeah.
See what works best for you. And don't be afraid to adapt, as you learn and grow.
Because the digital marketplace is always changing, right?
Always changing.
So you got to be flexible.
You got to be adaptable.
Yeah.
That's key. And never underestimate the power of combining these different platforms.
Yeah.
By strategically leveraging the strengths of each,
Yeah.
you can create a really powerful ecosystem that really helps you maximize your reach and income potential.
Yeah. It's like you're creating, a symphony of platforms.
Exactly.
Each playing its own part, working together.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
And remember, the world of digital products is full of opportunity.
Absolutely.
So don't be afraid to jump in, experiment, and most importantly, have fun.
Yeah.
Creating, sharing your unique offerings with the world.
Yeah, it really is. It's such an exciting time to be a creator.
It is.
And with all these tools and these platforms that are available,
Absolutely.
the sky's the limit.
Yeah, you don't need a fancy degree. You don't need a ton of capital to get started.
That's right.
All you need is an idea, a little creativity, the willingness to put yourself out there.
And just take that first step.
That's it.
And then you can kind of, learn and adapt as you go. You don't have to have all the answers right away.
Exactly. You just got to start creating and see where the journey takes you.
Yeah. And, the digital world rewards action. It rewards experimentation.
Absolutely.
So, pick a platform that excites you, create something amazing, share it with the world.
That's right.
Don't let fear hold you back.
And remember, you're not alone in this journey.
Yeah.
There's tons of resources out there to support you. Online communities, courses, mentors, even podcasts like this one.
Yeah. We're all in this together.
Absolutely.
And hey, who knows? Maybe one day we'll be featuring your digital product success story right here on The Deep Dive.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be awesome. We'd love to hear from you. So there you have it, folks. A deep dive into the world of selling digital products online.
We covered a lot.
We did.
Shopify, Gumroad, Etsy,
Teachable.
Ko-Fi, Payhip.
Uncovering all those amazing platforms and what makes each one special.
And don't forget that multi-platform strategy.
Yeah.
Leverage all those platforms.
Create that diversified income stream.
And reach a wider audience.
So to our listeners, we leave you with this. What digital product will you create and share with the world?
The possibilities are truly endless.
So go forth, create, and let your digital dreams take flight.
Thanks for joining us on The Deep Dive.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.